Coming up next. And a good evening, everybody, in the AA Texas League. Tonight is the third of this 4-weekend series between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Corpus Christi Hooks. Tomorrow will be the final game of these two teams at 4:05 p.m. Amarillo returns home as they take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a 3-game series before weekend baseball on Thursday or Friday. Friday taking on the Tulsa Drillers for a 3-game set, wrapping up the homestand on Sunday. Amarillo will be on the road as they'll travel to Northwest Arkansas in a 3-game set, and then wrapping up the first half of 2019, they will play 4 games at Tulsa. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, another beautiful night like it was for Friday night baseball, and we're getting you set here for your starting lineups. And there we go. First for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off in shortstop is the cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Matthew Batten will be at second base, batting second for Amarillo. Batting third in center field is Tirso Ornales. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Taylor Colway. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Hudson Potts. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Colin Moore. Peter Van Gansen will be the designated hitter for Amarillo tonight. Van Gansen, the DH. Batting eighth is the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. And batting ninth is the catcher and cleanup hitter, Luis Campsiano, as he rounds out the batting order for the Sod Poodles tonight. Campsiano catching. And taking the mound tonight for this starting visiting pitcher, Luis Patino. Patino on the mound for Amarillo. And now here's your lineups for your Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off in right field is Brian De La Cruz. Batting second is the shortstop, Greg Kessinger. Batting third is Corpus Christi catcher, Chucky Robinson. J.J. Matijevic will be at first base, batting fourth for the Hooks tonight. Matijevic at first. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Colton Shaver. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Corey Julks. Batting seventh is the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti. Batting eighth is the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. And batting ninth is the center fielder, Alex McKenna. And taking the mound for the starting Corpus Christi pitcher, Christian Javier. Javier for the starting home team pitcher for Corpus Christi. And that is your lineups for tonight's ball game. Now we get you set for game 3 of this 4-game weekend series. We'll wrap up the series tomorrow night at 4:05. Let's play ball.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball It's the show, and it comes your way next. The right-handed native of the Dominican Republic will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting second, the
Digging
second
in,
baseman,
Matthew Batten,
Matthew
as he'll get his first
Batten.
opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Batting third,
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle
Batting
down
fourth,
in the zone,
the
Dero,
right
and
fielder,
he's going to
number
have to make
15,
some better pitches than that
Taylor
one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches
Colwell.
over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
At the plate now, Taylor Colwell. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Hudson Potts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Brian De La Cruz. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off here
for
in the
Corpus
bottom half of the
Christi,
first.
the right fielder, Brian
And now a pitch on
De
the
La
way.
Cruz.
Yeah.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was
Batting
pretty
second,
impressive, Matt. I really like
the
a pitcher
shortstop,
that trusts
Ray
and works off his fastball. And right there,
Kissinger.
he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Gray Kessinger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as
Batting
he drives
third.
it right between the two
Catcher.
outfielders, heading
Yucky.
towards the right center field wall.
Robinson.
He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In now, Chucky Robinson. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our
Batting
first tally
fourth.
of the ball game.
The first
Great work
baseman.
to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was
Matajevic.
looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
In now, J.J. Matajevic. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Colway is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Hooks lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Colin Moore.
Leading it off, the left fielder, Colin Moore.
Pitch on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
At the plate, Peter Van Gansen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for
Batting
the punch out right there, guys.
first baseman,
When it's
number
tight
3,
like this one was,
Kyle
it looks like a fastball off the
Overstreet.
plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second, locked them up completely with that one.
Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance, and gone for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Batting 9,
Into the box, Luis Campusano. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Colton Shaver. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shaver.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Patino, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Corey Julks. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti.
Striding forward now is the DH, Carmen Benedetti. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
The second
Standing
baseman.
in now, Jeremy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Striding in once again, C.J. Abrams. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Matthew Batten.
At the plate, Matthew Batten. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good. Surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at
Now
bats.
batting,
Both of them
the
hit
center
on the
fielder.
absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Tirso Ornelas.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Ornelas is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's the ball.
Batten, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase.
Now batting,
that wasn't
right
working, so he
fielder,
just reached back
Taylor
and fired a good old
Colway.
country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
That's the ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A base hit in his first trip. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
batting,
I
third
appreciate
baseman,
the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate now, Hudson Potts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within your...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Settling in now, Alex McKenna. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Alex McKenna.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Brian De La Cruz.
Ready now, Brian De La Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Colway is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gray Kessinger. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Peter Van Gansen as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Peter Van Gansen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
In now, Kyle Overstreet, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the second homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
Stepping in now Luis
batting,
Campusano,
the catcher. Luis
and he is frozen
Campusano.
on a good curveball that started at his hip. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
So now to the plate, C.J. Abrams, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Matthew Batten.
Ready once again, Matthew Batten. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting.
And now
the
time is going to pay a quick visit to the
Ornella.
mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Tirso Ornelas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. McKenna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Amarillo out in front, 3-2. So striding forward now, Chucky Robinson picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Chucky Robinson.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
To the plate now, JBaker as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air to left. Moore will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colton Shaver.
Now batting, Colton Shaver, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Julks.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Julks. He popped out in his first trip. Lays off 1-0. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Overstreet is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-2. So stepping in, Taylor Colway.
Leading
Couple
off,
of singles to his
the
credit
right
thus far.
Taylor Colway.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
The 0-1 delivery. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hudson Potts.
Standing in, Hudson Potts. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. McKenna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Colin Moore.
Now at the plate, Colin Moore. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2-1's the count.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Carmen Benedetti, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that
The
last
designated
at-bat when
hitter,
he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind
Now
him
batting,
when the swing
second
came through the
baseman,
zone. I have to think he was
Jeremy
looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pena reined in. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
Ready for another chance? Alex McKenna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3
right fielder,
inning,
number
but not
50,
the case, giving up that late
Ryan.
2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so
De La
deep,
Cruz.
1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to
Now
start.
batting,
All of a sudden, 2
the
outs and
shortstop,
back-to-back singles, runners at
Ray.
first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Your
Gabriel
attention,
Valdez
please.
takes over to
Now
start the
pitch
6th
for
inning
the
on the
hook.
mound.
Number 63,
Digging in and
Gabriel
looking for more, Peter Van Gansen.
Valdez.
They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Kyle Overstreet will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. The pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Campusano. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Amarillo out in front, 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now.
Leading
so
off
coming
for
to the
Corpus
plate,
Christi,
Chucky Robinson. He
catcher,
singled his last time
Chucky Robinson.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, J.J. Matajevic.
Now to the plate, J.J. Matajevic. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Around first, digging for 2.
Wow, I'm
Now
not sure
batting,
how, but it
third
looks like
baseman,
he didn't even touch
Colton.
this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Digging in to try it again, Colton Shaver, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
1-2 now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Corey Julks.
So striding in, Corey Julks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-2. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game.
Jeremy.
More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
attention
please.
After 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame.
Cosme.
At the plate, Jeremy Pena.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Campusano waits on it. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Hooks are out in front here, 4-3. Kit Sheets is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So the lineup flips over and digging in. C.J. Abrams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Matthew Batten is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in, Tirso Ornelas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here. Now
Leading
in the
off
box,
for Corpus
Alex
Christi,
McKenna. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Alex.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Colway moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Ready for another shot now. Brian De La Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Ray Kessinger.
Striding in, Gray Kessinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ornelas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Your
Willie
attention,
Collado
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do
for
so
the
to
hook.
start the 8th.
Number 31, Willie Collado.
Digging in once again, Taylor Colway. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin
Leading
their
it off,
half of the 8th.
the right fielder, Taylor
Here comes the first pitch.
Colway.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey,
Now
that's a
batting,
heck of an approach
third
right
baseman,
there. Leadoff single in the
Hudson
late innings.
Pop.
Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate now, Hudson Potts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
It's so
Now
important,
batting,
Mark, to start to
the
make
left
quality
fielder,
pitches, and if you
Colin
don't, this is what can happen.
Moore.
2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moore. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there.
The
Just
batter,
how you draw it
the
up in a
designated
perfect
hitter,
world. Jump
Peter
ahead 0-2, and then you
Van
toss a
Gansen.
changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Peter Van Gansen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a
Now batting,
really good
the
at
first
bat
baseman,
right there. You're trying to
Kyle
tie this thing up in
Overstreet.
any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Now at the plate, Chucky Robinson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
The catcher.
Well, you don't see in this
Chucky
day too many relievers going multiple
Robinson.
innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute
missile
of a
first
fastball.
baseman,
Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, JBaker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
2. 0-2.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding into the box, Colton Shaver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tommy DeJunas will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Tommy DeJunas.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Luis Campusano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard towards center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, C.J. Abrams.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Matthew Batten. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Now
classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode. Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Line drive, right field, base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Here's the 0-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Hudson Potts. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Blake Taylor takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Colin Moore. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Sod Poodles lead it 6-4. At the plate, Corey Jolks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti.
At the plate now, Carmen Benedetti. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2.
1 and 2, the count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeremy Pena.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pena. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Jolks is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
This is why the players make the money they do.
The
Down
center
in the
fielder,
ninth inning,
number 4.
and he blisters this thing,
Alex
busting his tail around for a
Pena.
triple, and in the process,
Your
he
attention,
cuts the
please.
deficit to 1.
And
Now
a base hit here, and we're all tied up. We've got a great finish on our hands. Brady Feigl comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Into the box, Alex McKenna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. It's over 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Now batting.
Now back to the
The
top
right
of the
fielder.
lineup. Stepping in,
Ryan
Brian De La Cruz. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. He's set. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, there might be
Whoa,
a few
what
chewed
a
up
heart
fingernails
attack.
on both sides, but this one ends with the
Amarillo
tying
wins
run on
it.
third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Sod Poodles came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. J.C. Cosme earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Hooks, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight, the Amarillo Sod Poodles come back and win one for the Sod Squad here tonight. Gotta say, Corpus Christi, God, you look at them throughout this ball game, and they were just giving the Amarillo Sod Poodles a bunch of heart attacks out there. Gotta say, through the bottom half of the ninth inning, we were close to being tied. With the corners loaded up, first and third loaded up. Gotta say, the double play was our best friend in this one, and that's what gave us the win for the Sod Poodles. I gotta say, tomorrow is our last meetup for a while, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will see the Corpus Christi Hooks for tomorrow's game. And don't forget, we are back home Tuesday. We take on Northwest Arkansas in a 3-game series. Friday, June 14th, will be our 3-game weekend home series as we take on the Tulsa Drillers in a 3-game series. Well, gotta say, this ball game, never in doubt, was going to be lost like game 2 was. And you gotta say, this one right here was a win for the Sod Poodles. Well, we're going over your final line scores. First, for the victorious Amarillo Sod Poodles, 6 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. For Corpus Christi, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Player of the game would go to first baseman Kyle Overstreet, as he did a 2 for 4 with a 2 home run, leading to a 3-run batted in. Gene Cosme gets the win on the mound for the Sod Poodles, and Brady Feigl will take the save for Amarillo tonight. Tommy DeJunius will take the loss for the Corpus Christi Hooks tonight. And gotta say, that's bad for him. He gets credited with the loss. Well, we are back for Sunday afternoon baseball, and after tomorrow's game, we are headed home, and we get a 6-game home series as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play host the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a 3-game series. And it'll be the 3-game set with Tulsa. So, my goodness. Well, 6-5, our final game score in the 3rd of this 3-game weekend series. We're back tomorrow at 4:05 as we take on Corpus Christi in this first half. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.